Hello there guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're back in Olhão. It's Friday the 10th of October, it's 1:30 p.m. and it's 25 degrees. It's a scorcher guys. Well, today I'm right outside the train station. I'll just spin the camera around and show you guys. So this is Olhão train station, and there's actually a lovely restaurant on it called Patiscais. A very nice restaurant indeed. You wouldn't expect a train station to have a lovely restaurant. But anyway, I'm going to come in from a different direction today. Normally I show you all the lovely apartments and bars and restaurants along the front. I'm going to start off in downtown Olhão. Check this out guys. So this is a far cry from them £500,000 apartments on the front. This is where the locals live, and we're going to show you a few places that me and Sue frequent when we're not vlogging. So this is the train line leads from Faro, goes all the way to Villarreal de San Antonio. And there's more flats. I can't quite make them out in the background because of this fence. I'll get a better view in a minute. So there's a slightly better view of those apartments. That's a cemetery just over there. And there's the back to more apartments. And this road that we're coming up to now, we're going to turn left, leads you down to the main avenida. Lots of houses having reconstruction on at the moment. They're still transforming Olhão. 15 years ago it was a sleepy little fishing village. Not anymore guys. So walking over the bridge with the train lines, the actual train's just pulling in now on its way to Faro. And these are the little bars that me and Sue pop into when we're not vlogging. It is a little bit like old meets new. As you can see down there, got some of the old flats. I'll show you some cracking properties in a minute. Coming up to a little bar on the left hand side. If you're not familiar with the Bifana, it's like a pork sandwich, and this place does the best pork sandwich, the best Bifana in Olhão. It's $3.50 for a Bifana, and he's changed it from the traditional pork sandwich, and he adds cheese, salad, and it's really, really nice and very filling. And the wine in there is €1 a glass, and the beers are $1.20. You can't beat that guys. So you can see some of the properties that are under renovation. Got the big crane there. This place won't be looking like that for that long, I tell you. I had a friend that lives on this street, and that property right in front, 10 years ago, that looked like that. And they've transformed it, beautiful. Looks like they're doing major construction on this place here. Now, if I'm ever working in Olhão for a full day, this is one of the places I'll pop and have dinner. €8 for dish of the day. Includes half a litre of wine. Always very busy. There's another place here. I actually paid €4.50 for lunch here. Don't know why there's nobody out at the moment, but this is normally pretty busy. Local strays in the background there. This is what I mean by old meets new. Got the old buildings here that are under construction at the moment, and then right opposite you got the Ria Famosa Hotel, a very new building. Got a beautiful rooftop terrace with a swimming pool, fantastic views over the Ria Famosa. And this is the Avenida. It runs from the 125, if you're familiar with Olhão, all the way to the front, and all the way down there some great bars on the left and the right that do dish of the day for €8. But we're going to come this way towards the church, and I'll show you a couple of bars that I've not shown you before. So there's the church. People hanging around to call inside. Now all these streets are cobbled. Even in the summer they're very slippy, and in the winter they're treacherous. So yeah, pequeno almoço, breakfast. They do dish of the day, bacalhau in the oven, lulas, meia dose at €7, full dose at €9.50. There's some of the leftovers, guys. Nice big glasses of wine, and some cracking cake shops in the back streets here. This is one of them. I've not really got a sweet tooth, but I must admit the cake shops over here are lovely. We've got the Belfry Bar and Grill over here. I was hoping we'd have a bit of live entertainment on, because I believe every Friday it does entertainment on. Maybe I'm a bit too early. It's only 1:30. Got our doctors right next door to it, and a Mater Arthur. And many years ago this used to be a tapas bar. I don't know what the cuisine is now, but it does get very busy. The Luna Cafe, it's quite busy. Tortillas, smoked salmon. Now we're heading to the nicer side of Olhão, guys. If I walk down the pedestrianised street now, it'll be pretty quiet, because it's lunchtime, so the shops will be closed. But I'll just show you a couple of the little cafes. There's another one there. We'll cut through here. These are the types of places me and Sue love. Really good value for money. Very busy as well. Not actually tried this place. That does bacalhau with cream, $12.50. Dorada, $15.50. Salmão, $15.50. That one's not too cheap, but it's not overpriced. See, all the shops closed, 1 mile 3. We'll cut round the back here. Ah, this is a little Indian store we get all your spices from. Very handy. As you know, I'm into curries. That's where we go and get our spices. When Sue's going to do me an herby murray. Where's he going with that? Might have robbed that. Look at some of the beautiful buildings, guys. We cut through here. We've got Pension Bicua on the right hand side. I'll get a better view of it in a sec. If you want to get your head down for a night, that place, very reasonably priced. Got a rooftop terrace. We've got the Indian hut too, which is the one I prefer rather than the one on the front. Been coming to this for about 15 years. Know the staff quite well in there. Oh, to Benidorm, yeah, it's closed this. I hope it's not closed for good. We got Olhão, Daria. Don't think she like me getting her on film there. Cut round the back here. And we've got Kebab Hut. There's kebabs, pizzas, burgers, more besides, and that's actually owned by the same guys that own the Indian Hut and the Indian Hut 2, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so you've done an outdoor terrace there. And this place on my left, it's called Helvet's. Cracking little bar. Very reasonably priced. Snacks. And beers and wines are very cheap as well. Well, they're still pretty busy, the restaurants, this time of year. Got the sports bar over there. It's a little bit more expensive than the others. You okay? So there's two ways you can go here. You can go that way to Cha Cha Cha. Well, I'll just show you that anyway. And I'll pop down the other back street and see if Set Estrella is open. Yeah, this place is a little bit more expensive than the local places. Oh, it smells beautiful. And this is a little cracking place, this place. Cha 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 it's called. Food in there is excellent. And that also is busy all year round. And I pop over to the other side of the road, just there. Got Saboristeria on my right, another traditional Portuguese restaurant. Got Patiscais, this is another little hidden gem. I'm not actually eating in there, but my friends have, so it's really nice. And there's plenty of people eating there. We're actually at the back of the Indian Hut 2 here now. And then this place here on my right, it's called Set Estrella's. It used to be just a bar for the fishermen, but now it attracts all the tourists. Now the food in there is very reasonably priced. They do snacks, but if you do want a meal, they prefer you to order it the day before. But the price of the beer and wine in there is fantastic. You can actually fill a 5 litre empty bottle of water, go in there and fill it up with wine for somewhere between 7 and 9 euros. This place is the Italian. It's changed its name twice pretty recently. It's called Pepperoni now. You got the Barbers, and then you got Pizza na Pedro, absolutely amazing restaurant. 100 Montaditos, which is a tapas bar. That's on our to-do list. And then further down, just down, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you this cafe. Really good value for money.
See you.
Got the Real Portuguese restaurant there. Been in there many times. Oh, Seti May's closed, that's another tapas bar. But this place we're going to show you now, it's like cake shop, bread shop, but they serve dinner and lunch as well, roughly from about €8, and they do a fantastic francesinha in this place, which is one of my favourite dishes. But you'll see how busy it is. This is where all the locals come, guys. You can have a meal, order your bread from there. In fact, there's queues in this place early in the morning for the bread. baked fresh every day. Terry Man, the tapas bar. Pichu de Baja de Man. Now this place doesn't look much. Absolutely excellent food in there. Really reasonably priced. If you want to go in there in the evening, highly recommend you booking. I got the Rio Famosa, which was the very first restaurant we ever came to 20 years ago when we came on holiday to that place there. And the next two places, the Chinese and sushi, can't even speak, Chinese and sushi. They're both buffets. One you order off a menu and they bring it fresh. And it's all you can eat, and then this one is an actual traditional buffet. But it does do the teppanyaki dish at the back as well, so you can grab fresh meat and have it cooked for you. So 10th of October guys, 25 degrees and still pretty busy in Olhão. So past the Italians again. Got another bar, but you won't believe how many barbers there is in Olhão. You got Catitis there, which is a wine and cocktail bar. You got N4 Tapas, lovely rooftop terrace up there. And this is the front of Indian Hut too. I was just showing you the back of it before. Alright Pete, you alright mate? So just past the Indian Hut there, got a couple of friends that are eating in there. And they don't like being on camera, so I turned it off. This is a new one, Lagamar. There's the fresh fish of the day, guys. I don't know anything about it because it's newly opened. You got the Skylight Bar. Shows all the football. Very cheap beer and wine in there. So we've got the fruit market one side, fish market the other side. €7 for a toasty and a beer. And if you're familiar with Olhão, you'll know every Saturday morning you have the farmers market in between the restaurants and the sea. Just see, pretty busy. Carapau, €14. Bacalhau Lingueirão, €20. Polvo Lingueirão, €19. A little bit expensive. This next one, the Jazz Cafe. It's a really nice bar, but it's not local prices. This one's very busy. Dish of the day, €16. And then we've got Palmeira Bar, a really nice bar. Check that place out guys. If you like tapas, cheap beer and wine, that's the place to go. And this end place, I haven't got a clue what the name is, but we've always known it as the Embassy Bar. And they do cheap beer and wine in there. Been going in there for 20 years. Look how nice this is guys on a winter's day. All you guys that are perishing at home, check this place out. So this town we do class as our hometown. We've lived in and around it for over 14 years now. We've seen it transform over the years, and every time I come, there's a different place open, or some place has changed its name. Over there is where all the locals eat, all the fishermen get cafés, beer, brandy and madronia. Kinash, this is a really strange shop. Amongst all the restaurants, selling all the knickknacks, home designs. Johnny, no, Johnny, vai-te embora Johnny now. Sorry about that guys. Got Hamburgeria, lovely hamburger place, and this is a really nice restaurant. Castaria, steaks in there are very, very nice. It is high end. You won't be getting dish of the day for €8 in there, guys, but the food is really nice in there. Sorry about that guy before. He's like one of the local beggars. I've known him for 15 years. In fact, 15 years ago, where the Marina Hotel is up there, we came in the camper van, was wild camping, and he was working for the fishermen, doing odds and bits of jobs for them. Now he's just turned to begging. And wherever I go in Olhão, I always bump into him. I think he's got a tracker device on me. Paulina's, that's a new one. Traditional Portuguese. Couldn't tell you what it's like though, guys. Couldn't give you any recommendations. We've got Mexican, litre. Not been in there for a right few years. Prato de dia, chicken, all meat and a bit, $7.50. That's excellent value for money. Got the vegetarian place here. That also does dish a day for €7. And next to it is Franguinho, traditional Portuguese restaurant. It's huge inside there and it's very, very busy. And the food in there is excellent and very reasonably priced. Oh, I'm getting hot, guys. I forgot to show you, this one's closed. You've got wine and tapas bar right at the top there in front. We've got Lenya's wine and tapas bar, and there's two restaurants here. These keep changing hands quite regular. There's only one of them open. I have eaten in this one a couple of times, but not under the new name, which I cannot see at the moment. Oh. Do Amador. And this is the back of the old Franguinho I just shown you before. See how deep they are, the restaurants. They're deceiving from the outside. And then this end, there's a couple of sushi bars. Amori Mart, never actually eaten in there. And there's another one on the side. That's closed. It's normally busy in the evenings. Got the police station. And then we've got these beautiful apartments. So I'll just cross the road and show you a better view. Look how nice those are, guys. These are not cheap. Start about $320 and go up to about $850. And I believe there's one or two of them that are asking for £5 grand a month to rent out. That's crazy. But they are beautiful. With a spectacular view of the new marina. And next along, we've got the Real Marina Hotel. That's also got a lovely, well, I wouldn't call it rooftop pool, it's on the first floor, but beautiful view overlooking the Rio Formosa. Yeah, so they've just built recently a children's play area over there and another restaurant. And there's the terrace with the pool on. You can get some bargains out of season at the Real Marina. Peak season, very, very expensive. And then next to them, you've got the Marina Apartments. Now the first block actually belongs to the hotel, and then all the rest are privately owned. I actually lived in one of them when my son came over for 6 months. They range from 1 bedroom to 3 bedrooms. Some of them have sea views. And I think there's a pool between every maybe 10 apartments. And I think they've doubled in value and all since they were built. With a little French place underneath the corner of that block there. Henrietta's looks like it's closed, but they do cracking dishes of the day. Very limited choice, probably only 3 a day, but you know the food is going to be good and it's fresh. I'm going to take a look at the new marina. I think it will be pretty quiet this time of year, but we'll go and check it out anyway. This place is ultra modern. It's got public WCs. And stunning views there of the Ria Famosa. Ferrari in the background there with the lighthouse. Stunning. And I've come to check this restaurant up there, Restaurant Miramar. It used to be called CC Sim. It was really nice when we went in there, but it's changed hands now. It's now a Brazilian restaurant. I'm going to pop up the stairs and see that. Got the Japanese fusion. Not actually eating in there yet. Well, to be fair, we don't eat in the marina too often. It's a bit expensive. You've got Bamboo Bar and Restaurant at one end and the Miramar at the other end. So this is Miramar. Do takeaways for $11.90. Now the only reason why I've come to check this place out is last time in Olhão we bumped into some fellow YouTubers who are Brazilian, and one of them just happened to work here, so we should come and check it out. So takeaway $11.90. They do a robalo, no prices, a major, a picanha, and I did see it was a rhodesia, so maybe it's all you can eat as well. Look at the view that you've got while you're dining, guys. Beautiful. I think this tapas bar also belongs to this restaurant, or it did when it was CC Sim. I think it mainly opens in the evening. And then this end you've got the Bamboo. There's a couple dotted around. I think there's one in Almansil, and there's this one here. I'm not actually eating in this one, but I have family that have, said the food's lovely in there. There you go, guys. Take one last look at the Ria Famosa. Hope you've liked this video, guys. If you have, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of our videos, smash that subscribe button, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Ciao for now.